All right, we're back for the Wednesday show. Got some crazy ass cats in here. Shit's about to pop off. Let's fucking do it.
Just listen up, motherfuckers, I'm about to spit like the world's greatest show, yeah, this is it. As if I'm getting insane, this dude's out of his mind, just dismiss. Round up the crowd. Round up the crowd.
What the fuck?
Religious bullshit, you don't make you feel like dying, cause you touch your more children and it'll lead you right in. Go from zero to heroes just for one day. It's the world's greatest show and it's coming your way.
Rock!
It's time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. And we never grow. Time for the Dusty Show. It's time for the Dusty Show. And we never grow. Time for the Dusty Show.
Fuck yes! What's up, humanity? It's time for your favorite show. It's the Dusty Show. Thank you guys for joining me. Wednesday, we're doing the hump day shit. And we got the New World Order cats in here, the NWO, NWO. And you know what? When you're NWO for life, motherfucker. So hijinks gonna happen in the background. Watch out for that. They're all hopped up on the cat drugs. So gonna be excited tonight as always in the World's Greatest Show. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you guys. And missed the Monday show. I was working on it. I swear. I ain't lying. I was fucking working on that shit. I was kind of depressed, to be honest with you, a little bit. It was January 6th. What could that date possibly mean? Huh? We'll cover that. But I still gonna do it anyway. And then I got last minute notice that a family member came into town, and I was like, Mexican food, motherfucker. We gonna have some margaritas. And I might have had 1 or 6. And then I did do the show, right? So anyway, it's fun because something amazing happened, y'all. The best day of my life actually happened Monday night, not doing the fucking show. And I know nobody on the planet except for me cares about this, but I don't give a fuck. No F's given, y'all. Gonna share this with you right now. Folks, 51-2. 51-2! On New World. Okay, now I just have to explain this to you. So there's 20 people on their team, 20 people on our team. I killed 51 people on their team, and they only killed me twice. Do you guys understand the level of dominance this is? I literally quit the game after this, folks. So I don't know why. I don't know. But like, I really wanted to be good at this game, New World. I ain't played no fucking competitive PvP games in like 20 goddamn years. I'm old as motherfucking shit. Methuselah up in there, little motherfuckers killing me, talking mad goddamn shit. Fuck that. I want to be good at that game. But this game, you're not going to need a fucking PhD. Literally, you need to go to fucking school to figure out how this motherfucking game works. It's crazy, y'all. And I did it. I was like, fuck this. I don't care what it costs me. Everything. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I spent 3 years of my life, 2,700 hours of practice, and mild cheating a little bit, but not really. It doesn't count. Like, if you're not cheating a little bit, they're disappointed, really, because they expect you to cheat some. It's just not a lot of cheating. So mild cheating is fine, really, if you ask my opinion on it. But anyway, 51-2, motherfuckers. I am one of the greatest New World players of all time now. And fucking pat my shit on the back, man. That took work. It was hard, y'all. You don't know how many nights my loser ass stayed awake thinking about how am I going to get 1% more damage out of my character? 1% more. And man, I did 1% more damage until it was 100 fucking percent. So yeah, cheating's part of the game. If you're not cheating, you ain't trying, really. All right. Eddie Guerrero taught me that one. And so fuck yeah, man. Like, this is the greatest thing I ever fucking did in my life. I ain't kidding. Like, I got married young. Like, I don't give a shit about that. Fuck that. I made a bunch of money in porn a long time ago. I wrote a book. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. This, my greatest accomplishment ever. So, whatever. You're sad. You're all sad. I'm happy. I don't give a fuck, y'all. Whatever it takes to make you happy in this trashy, shitty life. So, hell yeah. And now it's time to get fucking depressed. Okay, because we're going to do the horrible show that I do. It's fine, though. It's fine. Like, I know, like, part of my problem, to be honest with you, is I started caring too much. I care, folks. I don't know why I care, but I do. And, like, why do I care about this country when this country doesn't give a shit about itself? You can't help motherfuckers that don't help themselves. I don't mean, it ain't no goddamn sense. First off, there's an arrogance of thinking you can even help people. You can even change fucking things. I know that. But still, I wanted to, and now just as more days go by, I'm just like, and I'm sorry, it's going to sound cruel, crass, mean, but just everybody died. Not you guys, of course. You guys are special. I love you. You guys live forever with me. But everybody else died, basically. Everybody else just, go to hell. That's all I know. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and kick the fucking show off. Try to be more optimistic here. Fuck yeah. As always, the super chats are up with, though. It's the lifeblood of the show. Over here, there is a $sign. You click it. You donate money, and then I read your words in my voice. That is totally real. And you who support me and the Floating Cats, the NWO Cats, crazy-ass motherfuckers, and you help keep the show going. So if you like the show, please chip in so I can keep doing it. I heard the BBC is leaving us. That's a bad omen for the show, y'all. We'll see what the fuck happens. Anyway, let's go ahead and move this motherfucker right along. Starting off, of course, California burning down, so it's trash world. Trash world, it's a trash world, it's a dumpster fire and it's hellish. Trash world, everything sucks all the goddamn time in the trash world. La, 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 la. And first off, on tonight's trash world, you guys think global warming is real? Oh no, starting to think it might be a thing. I asked ChatGPT about it, which is God damn it, and about the fires. I was like, hey, tell me about the fires. I'm doing a podcast, and I don't want to think for myself. Can you think for me? And it's like, yeah, here's the deal with the fires. First, it's the Palisades fires. There's a bunch of them out there in California, folks. Originating near the Pacific Palisades, the blaze has consumed over 16,000 acres. Yikes, that's a lot. Destroyed more than 1,000 structures and resulted in 5 fatalities. Oopsies, delayed the belly up. And Eden fire, is eating your houses, burning in the Altadena area. It has led to the destruction of over 100 structures and caused 2 deaths. Last, but still bad. And then the Hearst fires. All over the place located in the San Fernando Valley. This fire has burned approximately 500 acres. So if you're playing at home, that is 16,600 acres, according to my math, which is spot on. They evacuated 100,000 people. Air quality sucks ass. Leave immediately. Power outage to 1.5 million people. Winds 100 miles an hour, whipping that shit up. That fire tornadoes. I'm pretty sure there's a sharknado out there. It's by the ocean. It makes sense. You don't want to mix your sharknadoes with the firenadoes. You get a fire sharknado, which is the worst of all the nados, in my opinion. Resources are strained, and ChatGPT said it's global warming, y'all. Extended fire season. The occurrence of such severe wildfires in January underscores the expanding duration of California's fire season, attributed to prolonged drought conditions and climate change. So all bad out there in California, according to God. And let's look at some footage of it. If you guys hadn't seen this shit, it's Banana Boat. Here's the Malibu area, and Malibu's most wanted is on fire, or it's not even on fire anymore. Lots of it's just gone, I guess. All these oceanfront properties, multi-million-dollar homes. I don't want nobody to get hurt, but also rich people can eat a dick. So, if you're poor and you're living there, I feel bad for you, but also I don't believe you. So fuck the rich. Who gives a shit? Just kidding. Love you, Californians. I love you all. I don't hate people. I'm nice. And, Malibu's iconic sandcastles are crumbling all along the beachfront property. Yeah, it seems bad. Holy God, there's like a $50 million house right there, I'm pretty sure. Even though that's smaller than my house that costs $14,000 in Mississippi. Doesn't matter. Location, baby. That's the way it is. And, let's look one more video. This one, Malibu Beach again. Rich motherfuckers. Hey, at least they got a lot of firemen out there. I guess that's the pros of paying your taxes and driving down. It doesn't look that bad. It does. Oh, wait a minute, that's bad.
God.
Oh, yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Fucking Jesus. Pyromaniac. He has to be responsible, y'all. Who else would do this? Multi-million-dollar houses. They were. Yeah. It's the property that's worth the money, though, not really the house. The houses are just wood, so. Another couple million, you'll be fine. It'll be good as new.
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck, y'all.
To assist with the area because we still have the community that all these need to leave. But if you have other priorities,
Yeah. I hope you guys had your insurance bill paid up. You're gonna fucking need it. In my opinion, hey, don't live there. Don't move away from that place. It seems bad. It's like always on fucking fire or some shit. I know it's Los Angeles or whatever, you guys are like proud of that shit, but it ain't that great. I've been there. It's fine, but it's too much traffic, to be honest with you. And anyway, folks, here's the libertarian mindset. Kenneth Wasserman. Real estate ballers don't pay any taxes. That's right, motherfuckers. Loophole. He makes mad cash. They don't have to pay taxes. Like you fucking suckers. Then Donald Trump is like, your automobile insurance is 73%. Vote for Trump. I'll cut that number in half. And he's like, property taxes too, baby. I don't pay taxes anyway, but please cut the very little taxes I might someday pay. I don't want to pay shit, Donald Trump. Taxes are for losers. Next thing you know, does anyone have access to private firefighters to protect our home in Pacific Palisades? Need to act fast here. All neighbor houses are burning. We'll pay any amount. Thank you. Oh, any amount? Well, then pay your taxes, dickhead. All right, what do you expect? That's what your taxes are for, or whatever. Just, no. Be homeless. That's what you deserve, motherfucker. Socialism for the rich, yo, folks. That's what they want. Pay nothing, get everything. And speaking of not having insurance, oh no, but it's been said. First off, James Woods doesn't have any home insurance on his house. Why would he? He's a famous rich actor. And MAGA asshole, he don't need no insurance, guys. He's got God on his side, to be honest with you. So he don't really need no fucking insurance. I'm sure he's going to be fine. What's that? Oh, here he is on CNN crying because his house burned down.
I'm 77 years old, man. I can't walk up these hills. It's like Mount Everest there. It's like, pretty steep. So, it's just, I posted this on X, but Sarah was on with her 8-year-old niece last night. And she came out. I'm sorry.
You are sorry.
One day you're swimming in the pool, and the next day it's all gone.
You're still alive, though, unfortunately.
She came out with her little Yeti piggy bank.
Oh, did she?
For us to rebuild our house.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck you, CNN. Oh, my God. All of you. Oh, I want you to be bankrupt so bad. Oh, James Woods, you're such a giant fucking sack of shit. We feel so bad for you on CNN. Yeah, all of you. Burn in hell. God motherfucking damn it. And this is what guy we're talking about right here. Remember, he's like, no ceasefire, no compromises, no forgiveness. Kill them all. Oh, we're so sad you lost your house. Get fucked, dipshit. I only wish you would have been home alone. Anyway. But don't worry, folks. The right has gotten to the bottom of this. And you know who's responsible for all these global warming caused fires? Black folks. Blacks! It's the black. Not just the blacks. To be honest with you, it's not just the blacks. It's also the gays. Gays and blacks. Why you causing fires? Oh, no. But Matt Walsh is like, Los Angeles deliberately set out to exclude white men from becoming firefighters. They did not. And now they don't have enough firefighters to prevent their city from burning to the ground. DEI is a cancer that destroys everything it touches. That's right. It ain't climate change, but don't blame us. Don't blame us. Blame black folks. Hey, America will, folks. I mean, we voted for this. We put these people in power. They're in charge now. And even black folks voted for this. A lot of them. So what you gonna do? So, yeah, climate change deniers are now somehow blaming wildfires on black people. Why wouldn't they? And this is working. Apparently, this is a great political playbook. I didn't think it was, but it's great. And over on Lids of TikTok, you know who's to blame? Women. They put women in charge? What was they thinking? This is the leadership team of the Los Angeles Fire Department. I mean, I'm sure there's more leadership than just that, than just these 3 women. I'm sure they're probably part of the leadership team. And I know the only reason she's posting this is to freak us out about women being in charge. Oh, they look gay too also. They look like they could be lesbians. I don't know. I didn't check it out or nothing. But if I had to put my money on lesbos, I love lesbos. I'm not saying anything wrong about it, but they look a little bit lesbian to me. I don't. But that's why she posted, folks, freak you out. Oh my God, the women and the lesbos, they can't run shit. But, you know, lesbian get shit done. I know that much for goddamn sure. Like a butch lesbian, holy shit, they'll outwork me 24 hours a goddamn day. Ain't no joke. Anyway, it's very strange. This woman has dedicated her whole online persona to advocating the removal of women from leadership roles. Yeah. Who cares? But it's all about bigotry. This is what Elon Musk pays for. He literally pays people to shit on women, trans people, gay people. That is their entire career. And she is, again, meet Los Angeles Fire Chief Kristen Crowley. She boasts about being the first female and LGBTQ fire chief in the LA Fire Department. Promoting a culture of DEI is her priority. Does this make you feel safe? Yeah. I mean, I don't have any evidence that she's bad at her job. What does her being a lesbian have to do with her job? Isn't that identity politics you guys are trying to pull up and throw in our fucking face? Aren't you against that? But no. It's all about bigotry all the fucking time. This is what America voted for. This is who we are as a people, though, folks. Chaya Rat Bitch, an excellent representative for America. And lest you think our politicians don't have any fucking great ideas, y'all. Hey, we're the smartest, greatest country in the world. So clearly, Representative Zinke has a genius way to stop fires. Cut down the trees. No problem, baby. Just get rid of the trees. No more fires. Except for all the houses that are burning. And don't worry about that. Get rid of the trees. What can go wrong? What do we need trees for? Somebody name me one thing we need trees for. Okay. Oh, that sounds important. Okay, name me 1,000 things we need trees for. You didn't do it. You're wrong. And nice, America. Nice. We're not doing great, folks, to be honest with you. But hey, you need some positivity at least. This guy had his cat saved and seems pretty fucking stoked about it. Let's have a look.
Firefighters rescued a cat from a burning home in Tarzana. The owner was overcome with emotion, falling to his knees, hugging his cat, giving it water. That fire started last night near West Street. Fire and smoke were seen coming from that roof. After some time, crews did manage to put that fire out. No other injuries were reported. And you can see there, all the material stuff can be replaced. He just wanted his cat.
Yeah, very, very nice of those firefighters to really help rescue that cat.
So, yeah, at least a little bit of happiness. You lost your home, but the important thing to remember is you still got your health and your cat. That's what I'll be fucking worried about. Fuck this goddamn house. I didn't pay shit for this house. I'm worried about the animals in it. And that's not my fire coverage. But hey, like, if you guys need to be even more depressed, and you know you do, that's why you fucking tuned in. You're like, hey, I feel too good about myself today. I want to just feel like dog shit. How can I make that happen? Oh, let's go watch the Dusty Show. So you guys know George Santos, the criminal who lied his way and then got a congressional job. He was actually a congressperson. And then he got fired for all the lies and bullshit. Well, guess what our country did? Yeah, we gave him $400,000 in 1 month selling cameo videos, because if you're a giant fucking piece of shit, if you're the worst among us, we can't reward you fast enough in this country. You and me working our asses off at our jobs, slaving away just to barely get by. Criminals, $400,000, just heap it upon you, America. What a worthless society we are. And did you guys hear about the Washington Post cartoonists that quit their job because Jeff Bezos no like being mocked? They posted one little cartoon. You couldn't even really tell what the fuck it was. Look, this thing don't even have the cartoon listed. What a fucking useless article. Maybe Apple News does. Come on, Apple. Have my fucking back. Cartoon. There it is. Little picture of Jeff Bezos holding up money to the orange goof. Disney bowing down. Zuckerberg bowing down. Musk bowing down. Everybody. But no, can't have that. Rich people don't buy up things like the Washington Post for free speech to have journalism reign free. No, they buy it up to control the narrative, to put the message they want out there. Same reason Elon bought Twitter. Nobody should fucking be surprised. There's no freedom of the press whatsoever. And this beautifully sums it up, folks, to be honest with you. Entrepreneurship is like one of those carnival games where you throw darts at something. Middle-class kids can afford one throw. Most miss. Poor kids like me can't afford any throws. A few hit the target and get a small prize. A very few hit the center bullseye and get a bigger prize. Rags to riches. The American dream lives on. Rich kids can afford many throws. If they want to, they can try over and over again until they hit something and feel good about themselves. Some keep going until they hit the center bullseye. Then they give speeches or write blog posts about meritocracy and the solitary effect of hard work. Poor kids aren't visiting the carnival. They're the ones working it. And yeah, folks, that's the way it is. If you start off poor, you're so fucking far behind, it's almost impossible to overcome it. You can't be lucky. I was hit with kind of a double negative, double bad. I didn't really have a father figure in my life to teach me anything. So not only was I fucking poor, had no way to overcome my circumstances, but I was born into this world not knowing shit and not having a father figure to teach me anything. Didn't teach me how to be a man. Didn't teach me economics or sports. Nothing. Literally nothing. Of course, I'm not whining because like I had so many privileges. I was lucky in so many ways. I was able to overcome it in ways that most people in that situation aren't able to. But yeah, people have no idea how lucky they are to be born, not only just to the wealth, but into a family that can educate you and teach you about this scary-ass world, right? But excellent analogy from that Reddit post. And you guys see Zelensky. He's doing everything he can to save him and his people. He had to go on this wooden puppet. Lex Friedman. You guys know who Lex Friedman is? He's this really popular CHUD, I guess, podcaster is what you call him. But he has the mind of a child. Like all right-wingers do, but he's like even more so. It's like somebody put a child in a grown man's body. He dresses like he's wearing a suit, like he's trying to pretend like he's a grown-up, and he talks like it's his first day on the fucking planet. He is so naive and stupid, but like always. I guess that's what the common man kind of relates to. Most, I guess, Americans read on a fourth grade level, and somebody who just talks like a fucking child has the mentality of a child they just connect with. And Lex Friedman is a perfect example of this, how the world just rewards the shit out of you if you're dumb as fuck. Anyway, basically, he has Zelensky on there, and he's like, why don't you just forgive the Russians that murdered all your children? Why don't you find in your heart just to forget? Just so fucking stupid. But anyway, moron. But what happened? Putin invaded us and murdered our children. Can't you find a way just to get along? Yeah. He could die. We could murder him and everybody who calls this, and then we'll get along just fucking fine. Yes, it's big, but in real life. Such a weird dude, though. And also, he has no personality. He's incredibly goddamn wooden. Yet, millions of people watch this podcast. It's insane, but if you're a right-winger, it's so easy, though. It's like playing the game on easy mode. It's like me playing New World with my mild cheats. It's so fucking easy. It's almost boring to play. Yes, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of how easy it is to make money if you're a right-winger. And you know who else is jealous of shit? Anna Kasparian from the Young Turks. Here's her take on being red-pilled gradually.
I've never read a quote that resonated with me more than this one does, so I'm going to read it, okay? So, you don't get red-pilled overnight. It's the issues that affect your everyday life first, and then you connect them with people, and then you connect it with a party. That is so true, and that is what I was trying to get across to people. When you're affected day to day by quality of life issues, and all you hear from the Democratic Party is shut up, no, it's not happening, and if it's happening, it's not that big of a deal. Man, that really does red pill people. It builds resentment toward the party. And I really think that Democrats need to pivot away from that because they're going to keep losing if they think that that type of treatment of voters, that type of disrespect toward voters is going to get them anywhere.
What is she talking about? Palestine? That's the only thing I can think of, because otherwise Democrats are like Republican light. They're not running on anything fucking extreme. So what are you getting at here? I don't even understand what you're saying. What do the Republicans that are red pilling people offer that is better and more worthy of listening to than the Democrats. What are you talking? I know. I mean, I understand where you're getting at. You're getting you want that cheddar, y'all. Hey, Russia, you got extra $100,000 laying around. Send it to me. And also, I agree with this one. Oh, Chunk Yogurt. Droning on about how the left sucks. Imagine being more willing to hang out with Charlie Kirk and have a bill with this watermelon head, racist, misogynist, transphobic fucking piece of shit. But not Sam Cedar. Imagine holding Charlie Kirk in a higher regard than Sam Cedar. That literally says everything about you that needs to be said, Chunk.
The 3 rules I laid down for the internet, I laid them down. I suggested for the internet, if people like them, both for the right and the left wing, is when we disagree, we fight. Afterwards, we have a beer together. And number 3 is when we agree, we unite, right? But what has been the reaction to that? Everybody agrees with rule number 1 and rule number 3. Actually, some on the left say, no, I don't even agree to rule number 3. If they come to us and adopt our position, they're still Nazis and racists.
Right. Unless you first apologize sincerely for the harm you've spread. You openly fucking admit to it. And then you work to make amends for the harm you've caused. Not only you change, but you work to make it up to the people you hurt. And then you spend a while proving that you've actually changed. You're not just doing this for money, fame, clout. You're actually serious. You're actually a changed person. Then everybody can be redeemed, Chunk. Everybody. Redemption's for everybody. But if you don't do any of those fucking things, if you don't even acknowledge that you did anything wrong, let alone make amends in any fucking way, no, I don't want to hang out with you. No, I don't want to be your fucking friend. No, I don't want to hang out and have a beer with you. You know how much that cheapens you to do that? I know you don't give a fucking shit, Chunk, because you're as cheap as it goddamn gets, but goddamn it, try to have some self-fucking respect.
And I hate them, and I'll never talk to them. And I won't even take yes for an answer. I won't take yes. I'll say no. I'll flip my position and become a right-winger just to defy the MAGA guys. So that's lunatic talk to me, okay? But for the beer part, that's the most illustrative, because every right-winger I've talked to, host or audience member, says, oh, yeah, definitely. They're willing to have a beer with trans people, Muslims, you name it, anyone. They say, oh, yeah, we'll have a beer.
Yeah, they'll still fucking treat you like shit, though. Yes, they will hang out with you, but they will also talk down to you while they're with you, talk about you behind your fucking back, and they won't change their fucking behavior. There has to be some kind of social penalty you make people pay for their bad fucking behavior. Otherwise, what reason do they have to change their fucking ways? Making them social pariahs, letting them know their behavior is not fucking acceptable by not rewarding them with your fucking friendship is the bottom that you can fucking do there, Chunk.
No problem. I go to the left and they're like, beer with fellow Americans. No, our job is to hate them. Well, all right, look, that's not the left that I know and love. The left I know and love is our audience that has open minds and open hearts and is more inclusive and believes in diversity.
You're so inclusive, Chunk, by hanging out with racists and Nazis. So inclusive, Chunk. Oh, you're such a good person, Chunk. We should be more like you. We should all hang out with Nazis, right? And racists. Just give them big hugs and love them. That's what we should do. Ain't that right, Chunk? Yeah, get fucked, dickhead. Good God. And what else on the trash wall for that? Oh, no! Archie Plaza's husband committed suicide. Never know what people are going through. Do something like he had it made, right? He was a director and a writer, married to Aubrey Plaza, who I enjoy. But, you know, never know what people are going through, folks. Even if it seems like you have it all. Sometimes it's all a facade. So, I don't know if he's a good guy or not, to be honest with you. I know nothing about this guy. All I know was that he was married to Audrey Plaza and he killed himself. So, anyway, Jeff Bannon deleted Belly Up. Sorry about that. Thoughts and prayers to, not thoughts and prayers, that sounds callous. I hope Aubrey's doing fine. She seems swell. And in this trash world, folks, gerontocracy. That's what they call it when you're ruled by your old people. This is what it's like in America right now. Here's this week. Insider trading Nancy Pelosi in her walker, their face pulled back into the purge mask from too many plastic surgeries. Here's a turtle, Mitch McConnell. Can't even fucking walk anymore, folks. These goddamn zombies. Yeah, remember she was in there. She died recently, but she was in there right up to the cryptic stage. She was embalmed right here. Weekend at Bernie's shit. And yeah, the new guy. running shit. Just, this is what we are, folks. We're being run by the dead. And goddamn it, I guess that's what we deserve. And this is the feckless, useless Democratic Party, folks. So guess what happened? Literally, they had one fucking job. Due to unforced errors by Democrats, we lost the National Labor Relations Board majority 2 years earlier than expected. This is a huge setback for the hundreds of thousands of workers across this country organizing for better contracts. Let me explain. The NLRB is America's leading labor law enforcement agency. In the last 3 years, union petitions have doubled because we have a strong NLRB that supports workers who choose to form unions, ensures that corporations allow free and fair union elections, and protect union workers. The term of our previous NLRB chair, Lauren McFarland, just expired on December 15th. She was eligible for reconfirmation alongside a Republican who'd be paired with her. This would have secured a 3-2 Democratic majority on the NLRB for the first 2 years of the Trump second term. I don't get a hold of yourself. Leave it to the Democrats to fuck everything up. On the morning of the 11th, Senate Democrats had a chance to move McFerrin's nomination vote through, which would have led to a secondary vote to confirm. Senator Vance, Roberts, and Manchin were absent that morning, but we delayed the vote. We then failed to get word to Vice President Harris quickly enough to come and deliver the tie-breaking vote. In the 90 minutes that transpired, Senator Manchin returned first, swinging the vote in the other direction, and ceding the NLRB to MAGA control 2 years earlier than necessary. Yay, Democrats! They don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is insider trading, being criminals. It's just the worst among us. Bloodthirsty zombies like Joe Biden ruling us, folks. These procedural blunders have massive implications for the American people who deserve better. They don't. And from their elected officials. Nope, you get the government you deserve, America. This is exactly what Americans deserve. 100% for the rich, nothing for you. You will be slaves and you'll fucking love it, America. That's what you voted for. Get on your goddamn knees. And that is my very depressing, as always, trash world for tonight. It's almost like they fell on purpose. I know, right? I used to not believe it's as staged as it is, but holy God, they're definitely not trying very hard to hide the man behind the curtain. It's like professional wrestling. Can't wait to the day white people stop claiming the rich ones. Man, white supremacy is back in full goddamn force. They're not even trying to hide it, y'all. They tried a little bit because it wasn't like in vogue to be racist, but now they realize that there are no repercussions to anything anymore. Trump has proven you can literally do anything. You ain't got to fucking worry about it. Americans are not going to stand up against you. So just do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't worry about it. Republicans will let you fucking do anything, and the left has no power. We have zero power. The left is dead, folks. The left fucking died November 20th. That was our last fucking shot. The left is 100% fucking dead now. And so they don't have to worry about us. This is where we get into the Mark Zuckerberg thing. Mark Zuckerberg in the CHUD Watch section where he's getting rid of fact checking on Facebook. They know there's no repercussions anymore. It's time for them to even stop pretending they give a shit. They only pretend to give a shit when they thought there might be a comeuppance, but now they fucking know. Americans won't do shit. We don't care. Abuse us all day fucking long. We'll lick your balls for it. And they got that message loud and clear. That's for goddamn sure. And all right, folks, going to read all of the super chats at the end of this next section. So get them in. But for now, it's time for a little CHUD Watch.
CHUD Watch. Talking about CHUD Watch. We talk about CHUD. Then there's
Woo! November 20th. Then we voted. Was that the wrong fucking date? Dates are hard. Anyway, first off, on tonight's CHUD Watch. So this is why I was a little depressed, to be honest with you, because I care a little bit too much. You guys remember this shit? Let's take you back to 4 fucking years ago, folks. First off, Kamala Harris, loser Kamala Harris, officially confirms her own defeat to Donald Trump in the Electoral College.
The state of the vote for the President of the United States, as delivered to the President of the Senate, is as follows. The whole number of the electors appointed to vote for President of the United States is 538. Within that whole number, the majority is 207.
Anyway, she did what she was supposed to do, right? No riots, no threats, no coups, no attempt to overthrow democracy. Democrats just rolled over and fucking took it, and I guess they should. But remember, folks, it's 4 years ago. This is why I was a little depressed on Monday when this was all happening. I was going to cover this show because I remember fucking 4 years ago, folks. I remember before January 6th happened, I was telling you guys, hey, Trump is clearly trying to overthrow the government. He has this harebrained plan to get an alternative slate of electors and then talk the vice president into not confirming the vote. And then trying to delay it, and then he's trying to overthrow the government, and then that didn't seem to be working. Pence was signaling that he wasn't going to fucking do that, so Trump started ramping up the rhetoric, and clearly was trying to make his cult violent and threatening to where Pence and the rest of Congress should be scared to put Biden in as president. And I told you guys before it fucking happened, I said, like, I was reading on the most popular Trump website, patriots.win, they were saying, we're going to go storm the Capitol. Hey, we're teaming up. We already have a plan in place. We're going to do this. We're going to go in and we're going to make sure that they don't certify the fucking election. And I told you guys, it looks like they're going to storm the Capitol tomorrow. And if that happens, it's not my day to do a show, but I will go live and I will cover it live when it happens. And then January 6th came around and it happened exactly like I fucking said. These motherfuckers. This guy claimed that he found these handcuffs there, but he seems to be armed, him and his mom, walking around with handcuffs in the Capitol building. Remember that shit? The craziest fucking day in the history of politics I've ever fucking seen. Even Ben Shapiro was like, this is our new 9/11.
People. It turns out we now have over a dozen police officers who are injured, 4 people who are dead, 1 person was shot, 3 people died in medical emergencies yesterday. That's as bad an event as I've ever seen in American public life. Frankly, I think that in many ways, it's the worst thing to happen to the United States of America since 9/11. It was cataclysmically awful. Cataclysmically awful. Obviously, a very different sort of thing, considering that 9/11 was a foreign terror attack ending with mass carnage and mass death. But the grave damage done to the sense of democracy, to the propriety of a republic, and to the functional workings of our government yesterday, it was pretty awful.
He was right then, but of course he immediately downplayed it and justified it, and now they've completely whitewashed history. 4 years later, folks, this is what they were doing as it was happening, folks. Here he is. They were all backstage, dancing, watching it unfold. Woo! Yeah! Gloria! Gloria! They're attacking the Capitol building! They're beating cops with American flags! Gloria! They're breaking the windows in and screaming for Mike Pence to be hung! Gloria! Yeah, that's where we're at, folks. And then America, 4 years later, elected these people back in the White House. And what can you say, folks? What can you say? Here's 4 years later. Trump has now raked in $200 million for his new inauguration. And this is America, folks. And saying I am disappointed is such an understatement. It's hard to even do this anymore, to be honest with you, because I don't give a shit about this country anymore. Fuck America. Fuck it with every goddamn fiber of my being, every pore in my fucking skin, every hair on my freshly powdered head. Fuck this goddamn country. Fuck the pieces of shit in this goddamn country. I just can't I can't pretend like I don't feel that way. I can't hide it. We are not a good country. We are not a good people. This country does not fucking deserve to exist. We are worthless. We don't deserve to be fucking saved. These people don't fucking deserve to be saved. $200 million for the guy who tried to overthrow the goddamn government. $200 million for the guy that led an uprising that beat police with American fucking flags. $200 million. They're just buying it right under our fucking faces. They're not trying to hide it. Legalized bribery, and nobody gives a shit. This country has the fucking memory of worse than goldfish. 4 years and they can't fucking remember. 4 fucking years. So fuck this place. Yes, I'm triggered. Yes, I'm a salty veg liberal. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm defeated. Good job, Republicans. You did it. You beat me. You killed leftism. I hope you like it. I hope you like the country you're going to fucking get, but you did it. Pat yourself on the back. I ain't going to try to pretend like you didn't. You won. Big fucking time. I don't even think most people understand how much they won, folks. It was like we were on the top of a mountain teetering. If we went this way, if we fell this way, we get to progress a little bit in this country. We have to move fucking forward. If we fall back this way, not only do we regress, but we slide down the fucking mountain so far that it's going to take decades just to get back to the point we were, if we can even do that. And that's what happened. We slid, and this entire country went right wing. I mean, holy shit, they took over everything, folks. The broligarchy rule us now, and it is so goddamn grim. I didn't come on here to tell you about it. To be honest, I don't want to do it. Somebody's got to, because the left is fucking almost non-existent. Nobody's really doing shit like this. So yeah, I feel like I need to do it. But man, I don't want to come on here and fucking tell you all this depressing bullshit. But what can you do, right? Meanwhile, he's hawking $2 bills, y'all. It's our president, our fucking president, hawking $2 bills for $20. Like, this is real life right now.
At history in the making, Donald Trump has done it again. He was the 45th president of the United States. Now,
2 weeks before the inauguration, Trump is running an ad urging his supporters to buy Trump $2 bills for $20, a 49% discount from the original $39 price. Yes, these are legal tender, believe it or not, because they have a sticker over them. It's a $2 bill they put a sticker over, and you can just remove the sticker right off of it and spend the $2 bill. So technically, it is not defacing the money, because it's just literally a stupid sticker that peels off easily that you pay $20 for. I mean, it's so bizarre. This is our country. So embarrassing, but that's what we deserve. We deserve to be the buffoons we fucking are, y'all. Meanwhile, Trump's out there claiming that January 6th was caused by Hezbollah now. I thought it was caused by patriots, people you're going to pardon, the best of us all who have been incredibly mistreated. But apparently it was Hezbollah, y'all, because they don't take responsibility for fucking anything.
But that's not the way life works.
Two questions related to each other. First, you said on your first day of office you're going to pardon January 6th defendants. Are you planning to pardon those who were charged with violent offenses?
Well, we're looking at it, and we have other people in there. And as you see, I guess 24 or 28 people came now from the FBI. That came out very quietly. Nobody reported it, but they had people in some form related to the FBI. They had 4 or 5 people that were strongly related to the FBI. We have to find out about that. We have to find out about Hezbollah. We have to find out about who exactly was in that whole thing, because people that did some bad things were not prosecuted. You know, I see it all the time, and you see it too.
I don't.
People that were doing some bad things weren't prosecuted.
Who?
And people that didn't
Name
even
'em.
walk into the building are in jail right now.
So, yes, he's going to pardon the traitors that try to overthrow our government. He's going to send a clear message that if you're a Republican, you can literally do anything, including trying to throw over the democracy and get away with it. But at least, folks, he's tackling the important issues. He's already said that he can't bring grocery prices down. It's too hard. Once the prices are up there, I know I campaigned on it. I know I said they come down day one to be easy, but then I won, and now I got to bet on bullshit. But hey, at least I'm tackling the really fucking important things Americans are concerned about.
Mexico's really in trouble, a lot of trouble. Very dangerous place. And we're going to be announcing a future date pretty soon. We're going to change, because we do most of the work there and it's ours. We're going to be changing, sort of the opposite of Biden, where he's closing everything up, essentially getting rid of $50 to $60 trillion worth of assets. We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory.
Yay, serious shit. We're changing the name of something. Hooray. Oh, problem solved, America. Problem solved. And they're going to be announcing it in the future, even though he's announcing it right now. They're still going to be announcing it in the future, because that makes fucking sense. Just good God, the dumbest fucking country. And anyway, now he's saying he might use military force to attack Panama and Denmark, you know, the world's happiest country. He's going to attack Denmark, y'all, I guess.
Please.
President, thank you. Wanted to touch on the world on fire that you mentioned, but let's start, if we could, with your references to Greenland and the Panama Canal, so forth. Can you assure the world that as you try to get control of these areas, you are not going to use military or economic coercion?
No.
And can you tell us a little bit about what your plan is? Are you going to negotiate a new treaty? Are you going to ask the Canadians to hold a vote? What is the strategy?
I can't assure you. You're talking about Panama and Greenland. No, I can't assure you on either of those two. But I can say this. We need them for economic security. The Panama Canal was built for our military. I'm not going to commit to that now. It might be that you'll have to do something.
Yeah, it might be. Might have to send the military to Denmark and to Panama. What you gonna do? No, I'm sure, like, this is just Trump's crazy talk. This is classic Trump, where he comes out and says some crazy shit to distract from whatever's going on in society. He keeps us focused on this bullshit. But, like, and then again, who fucking knows? Apparently, Project 2025 wants Greenland because a bunch of them want to start this new country. Basically a white supremacist country. They want to Atlas shrug this motherfucker and all the rich people move over there. Basically like the American Dubai, where they can build a giant sprawling city, I guess, on Viking land out on the coast in Greenland, and that's where they fucking want it. We're going to cover that more in the after party. Get your tickets now, motherfuckers. And it's basically this, y'all. This mean we should invade Greenland and Panama. Hell yeah! We should help Ukraine defend itself. That's pro-war! Yeah, they don't actually care about anything, folks. We already know that. They are the people of nothing. Literally will say the opposite they said yesterday if they think it hurts somebody. And then he said Coke Jr. I actually saw somebody call Coke Jr. on Twitter. Somebody popular using my nickname, Coke Jr., which I invented. I should have trademarked that. Copycats. Anyway, I love it. Continue. Anyway, he sent him and Watermelon Head, who I really want to have a beer with. Doesn't he sound like a great guy? Yeah, me and Chunk gonna hang out with Charlie Kirk. Sent him over to Greenland to negotiate. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. It has no bearing on anything. It's just all a fucking show. And then, folks, apparently this guy from Greenland came out and said, Greenland loves Trump. We're big Trump supporters. And we want to be taken over by MAGA. And Trump retweeted it. He's like, look, they love us over there in Greenland. They're our biggest fans. Well, it turns out apparently this guy is a drug dealer. Yeah, huh? Aren't you the guy that said you're going to put drug dealers to death? But you're retweeting them instead. Apparently he has a long history conviction. So exactly the type of guy that you would think. Also, he's calling Americans fat. This guy was calling Americans fat. No irony there, Tubby. And then apparently, I don't know if this is going to happen or not, but Kevin O'Leary, you know, that incredibly horrible rich douchebag from Shark Tank, one of the worst people in the world. Apparently, he is going to get Trump to help force TikTok to sell itself to him. So this is the plan, folks. As we're going to cover next, Mark Zuckerberg completely sold out to MAGA. We already know Twitter's completely run by MAGA, run by Elon Musk. They want to take over TikTok next, folks. It's going to be 100% right-wing propaganda on every social media website. It's a full fucking takeover. No outlets whatsoever for the rest of us. They use the algorithms to amplify only right-wing voices, to silence any voice that is negative to their narrative. And they're taking over everything. They've already taken it over. They own us. I don't know what to say. We lost, and we don't have the means to fight back. We absolutely don't have it. So, I don't mean to be such a fucking doomer, but that's just fucking truth. Here it is, Mark Zuckerberg. Now he's regretting fact checkers, so he wants to make Facebook more like Twitter, which doesn't make any sense because Twitter lost 80% of its value, but I guess these billionaires don't give a shit anymore. Here's Zuck in his $1 million watch, dressed like Chuddy Bro.
We're going to get back to our roots and focus on reducing mistakes, simplifying our policies, and restoring free expression on our platforms. More specifically, we're going to get rid of fact checkers and replace them with community notes similar to X, starting in the US. We're going to get back.
So basically, it gives him an excuse to fire 40,000 fact checkers. Now, I've said it repeatedly, folks. It's his platform. He has the right to do anything he wants to. He has the right to censor or not censor anything he wants to, just like Elon Musk does. The original Twitter people had this right. If they thought it was going to hurt their advertising dollars to platform Nazis, they had a right not to platform Nazis. And if Elon Musk doesn't give a shit about the advertisers' dollars and he wants to platform Nazis, it's his right to platform Nazis. And Zuckerberg has the exact same fucking right. But it's pretty clear, folks, they want to dumb us down. They never cared about spreading misinformation in the first place. They just thought they were going to get in trouble for it. They thought the American people were going to hold them accountable if they let a bunch of fucking fake bullshit get spread on the platform. And now they know there is no penalty. There is no comeuppance. There is no retribution. They can do anything, and Americans will do nothing fucking about it. Donald Trump taught you that. I mean, he can literally overthrow the government. He can be a criminal. He can rape a woman. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. He can be Jeffrey Epstein's best friend. He can literally say of Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's right-hand woman, he wishes her well. It doesn't matter what he does. There are no ramifications. We'll still vote him as president, and they're all getting the message loud and clear. And this is what it's about, folks. Hey, we never cared if they spread misinformation on X or not. We like it when they spread misinformation. Misinformation actually gets more engagement. It gets more clicks. And that's all we fucking care for. And if you guys are not going to hold us accountable for it, then fuck this. It'll be all misinformation all the time. It pretty much already is if you're already on Facebook. It's actually pretty bizarre. Like half the pictures on your timeline are not even from people that you follow. It's just random AI pictures, but they're not supposed to be. It'll be like two celebrities, and it'll be like a paparazzi taking a shot of them. And like they could use a real picture of that. But instead, they use these weird AI pictures instead. It's so strange. They don't even need paparazzi anymore. They just make up shit. And that's like half the fucking Facebook now. So I guess that's the way he wants it to go. And he has the right to make it go any way he wants to. But then they hired Dana White to be on the metal board. Like I said, it's the broification of America. They completely took over, folks. They 100% won. They own everything. They've circled the wagon around Trump. They're bribed the fucking shit out of him. And now they rule us. And it's another example. Dana White's about the lowest of the fucking low, about the biggest MAGA dickhead you can possibly get. And of course, Zuckerberg's all into MMA, so he's into all that bro fucking shit. And yeah, apparently, I heard this, folks. Now, it says Facebook founder and convicted pedophile Mark Zuckerberg, dead at 36, says social media sites should not fact check posts. And hey, I didn't see any fact checker say this wasn't true, so it's got to be true, right? Oh no, you shouldn't have raped all those kids, Mark Zuckerberg. That's what I know. Shame on you, Mark Zuckerberg, for raping those kids. No, Android. Weird. And of course, they don't want any discussion about it, any dissension over there on Facebook, so they deleted internal employee criticism of new board member Dana White. You know, wife beater Dana White, who basically takes advantage of fighters, pays them a pittance of what he makes so they get brain damage, and he lives in $100 million mansions. You know, that's the kind of thing we're dealing with here, folks. So yes, the worst among us continuously get rewarded by the worst among us. Fuck every goddamn billionaire. Somebody messaged me the other day and he's like, hey, Dusty, I disagree with you about all billionaires being pieces of shit. About how all billionaires are to blame, about how you don't become a billionaire accidentally. What about Taylor Swift? Huh? What about Magic Johnson? They're billionaires. And all I got to say is they can get the guillotine like every motherfucking body else. Sorry, Tay-Tay. This is what I suggest. All billionaires, give your money away. If it's even a question that you might be getting close to being a billionaire, I would go ahead and give some of that fucking money away. I would dial it back to at least $500 million to make sure you're not anywhere near $1 billion. That's all I'm saying. For your own good. I'm looking out for you guys. All right. So anyway. And then they asked Trump, hey, do you think Mark Zuckerberg caved because you threatened to put him in prison because you banned him? Remember, Facebook banned Donald Trump because he was spreading violence around the insurrection. They didn't want to be a part of that because they thought they might get in trouble for it. They might thought there'd be some comeuppance from people. And now they're basically 100% MAGA all the time. And Trump's even admitting it. Fuck yeah. I threatened his ass, and he caved like the bitch he is.
I think they've come a long way. Meta. Facebook. I think they've come a long way. I watched it. The man was very impressive. I watched it. Actually, I watched it on Fox. I'm not allowed to say that. Say it?
Do you think he's directly responding to the threats that you have made to him in the past?
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. I'm the president, and I'm using my position to threaten social media moguls into doing what I want to do. Probably. They're scared at me threatening to throw them in jail for their freedom of speech and freedom to do what they want with their own company. And probably. It's all good, though, folks. Trump can literally do anything. I almost admire it, but, like, good God, it's really wild. And, yeah, I agree with Mehdi Hassan. Mark Zuckerberg is ending fact-checking, moving Meta's moderators to Texas. Oh, yeah, that's right, too. He's moving his moderators to Texas. He's going to fire most of them, but he says that Texas is less biased than California, folks. Texas. So this is where we're at, folks. They're not even trying to hide it. He went full fucking CHUD. He bent that goddamn knee. He licked those orange nuts. They circled the wagon, the oligarch, the techno bros. And they are giddy at the thought of fucking ruling us. And they are. They are going to rule us, folks. Move the Meta moderators to Texas, appointed top Republican Joe Kaplan to be the head of global affairs, and invited pro-Trump UFC CEO Dana White onto his board. Bending the knee, he has full-on enthusiastically rolled over for Trump and wants his belly tickled next. And isn't Meta facing a massive FTC lawsuit? They were. But all you have to do is bribe Trump and you're out of everything, baby. It's a different set of rules for the rich. And speaking of the direct bribing, folks, they're not even trying to hide it. They're giving Melania Trump $40 million. Jeff Bezos is giving her $40 million for this documentary that literally nobody is going to watch. They know nobody's going to watch it. They know they're not. They know not anywhere close to $40 million worth of value is going to be got out of this. It has nothing to do with that. This is legalized bribery as clear as fucking day. But they don't give a shit because they know there are no ramifications. They can do anything and get away with it, and they will. Fuck this country. Fuck it. Burn to the fucking ground, goddamn America. And I agree with Midas Touch on this one. Zuckerberg removed fact-checking and added Dana White to the Meta board. Bezos is paying Melania $40 million for a documentary on Amazon. Kevin O'Leary is trying to buy TikTok. ABC paid Trump $15 million to settle a frivolous lawsuit. Elon Musk bought Twitter and turned it into a right-wing propaganda machine. The MAGA media takeover is in full swing. Yeah, it's already happened. They already did it. They own everything. All the biggest influencers are right-wing. All the top posts on Facebook, right-wing. All the top posts and interactions on Twitter, right-wing. It's all been taken over, folks. It feels hopeless. It really does. But, like, I'm not hopeless, though. That's the crazy part. I say fuck this country, but I do have, and it may be very naive too, but I do have hope that things can turn around in the right direction. First of all, at least Trump has to own everything that happens the next 4 fucking years. It still seems like we're in a holding pattern for January 20th when he fucking takes over, but maybe people will wake up. There are a few people that are getting upset with Trump. Maybe it'll wake up, but I actually have a lot of hope. I know this sounds weird. People are going to disagree with me. AI. I do think maybe it'll kill us. Maybe we'll deserve we do, but maybe, folks, maybe the singularity will happen and AI will be better to us than we've ever been to any lower species. And maybe we'll have advancements and maybe we'll move past this. Like, that's really my only hope at this point. And yeah, it's everything though, folks. It's everything. The right wing took over this country. It happened so I mean, it didn't happen that quick, I guess. Just the extent of it became incredibly clear very recently. At least 11 corporations that announced the January 6th insurrection or paused political donations are now lining up to fund Trump's inauguration. The list includes Ford, Toyota, GM, Intuit, Bank of America, and AT&T. Let this serve as a reminder that corporate America will sell out our democracy, decency, and the rule of law, all for a tax break. We already knew that, right? It's not surprising. But they're not even trying to pretend anymore, folks. They never cared about any of these social issues. It was only to try to market to you. But at least some people are starting to get tired of Trump and his bullshit. Red check mark. H-1B and his disgusting rhetoric about Mexico, Canada, Greenland, and Panama. The more he spews that imperialistic nonsense, the more I regret my vote for him. He didn't say any of this bullshit during the campaign trail. It doesn't matter. He said so much horrible bullshit. Only a worthless scumbag would have voted for him. Don't fucking whine now, bitch. Bend over and take the dick you voted for. Take it. I wonder why. Oh, yeah, because this shit isn't popular with Americans. We want an anti-war and pro-peace president. He increased drone strikes by 400%. All right, he fought the Afghanistan war the entire time he was president. He tried to kill the guy that was the equivalent of the vice president. He didn't try to kill, he murdered. He executed, assassinated the guy that was basically the vice president of Iran in order to try to start shit. What are you talking about, dummy? They're so stupid. It's worthless. Trump isn't even the president yet, and I'm slowly regretting my vote for him. Yeah, get fucked. You deserve all bad things. Don't try to jump off the fucking ship now. Go down with it. And they're just the dumbest fucking people on earth. You can't overstate how fucking stupid Trump supporters are. Case in point.
So now we're not going to have to pay probably taxes. So, anyhow, taxes are paid by the American people to the Democrats. Now that we have a Republican Party coming in, Donald Trump. Donald Trump's going to make them pay tariffs. Once they pay these high tariffs, instead of making the American tax people pay them, we won't have to pay taxes anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, folks. Democrats are going to have to pay tariffs so that she doesn't have to pay taxes. But this is real life, definitely. Only Democrats, no taxes. Super cool. Oh, my God. Her vote counts more than mine, probably, because she probably lives in a swing state. And then did you guys hear about the tattoo artist who tattooed a 9-year-old Trump supporter? All right, I got to rub my eyebrows a little bit for this one, y'all. So apparently, her parents took her to Arizona, where it is legal to tattoo children for some reason. Okay. And they wanted to have a picture of Trump tattooed on their 9-year-old's neck. Oh, God. So anyway, the tattoo artist is taking shit for tattooing this girl, but he's like, hey, I actually am the good guy here because I refuse to tattoo a picture of Trump on her neck. Instead, I just tattooed an American flag on her arm. See? I talked her into something way better, so I'm a hero. No, you ain't. Don't tattoo children, dickheads. What the F? And what else I got? Oh, yeah, you guys, I think I covered this before, but I didn't read you guys the actual article. Man yelled, "This is Trump's America," and choked reporter. Court filing says, yeah, this is Trump's America. He has encouraged this behavior. Paul Thomas Egan, 39, faces 1 count each of second-degree assault, bias-motivated crime, and harassment. Egan faced up to 6 years in prison if convicted on the assault charges. The December 18th confrontation began while KKCO journalist Ja Ron Alex was on assignment in Delta, Colorado, according to an arrest affidavit. Alex's station did not say what his assignment that day involved. While heading north towards Grand Junction, Alex realized Egan's car, a Sunshine Rides taxicab, was following him, according to the affidavit. The cab followed Alex as he drove along Highway 50, which cuts through the sparsely populated high desert that separates both cities, the affidavit alleges. At a traffic light, Egan pulled up next to Alex's car, rolled down the window, and shouted xenophobic threats, according to the affidavit. Are you even a U.S. citizen? This is Trump's America now. I am a Marine, and I took an oath to protect this country from people like you. Oh, just good God. Imagine being such a cuck, being such a traitor to your own country, that you call it another man's country, Trump's country. No, this ain't fucking Trump's country. I guess it is now. I mean, I don't know why I'm trying to defend America. Fuck America. You're right. It is Trump's country. It is a piece of worthless fucking orange pile of shit, right? What can you say? You're right. Alex, who is a Detroit native, according to KKCO, recalled, according to the affidavit, according to the court document, Alex alerted his manager, who told him to return to the newsroom in Grand Junction. When Alex arrives, Egan followed him on foot and demanded to see his ID while repeatedly questioning whether he was American. After repeating that he had served in the Marine Corps and had taken an oath to protect the nation, Egan tackled Alex to the ground outside the station, placed him in a headlock, and began choking him, the affidavit stated. Several employees ran out and tried to separate them. When police arrived, the employees had pinned Egan to the ground. According to that day, a witness told police that Alex had been choked for up to 90 seconds, causing his face to turn red and show signs that he was struggling to breathe. Alex told police that he couldn't recall whether he lost consciousness during the attack, and Egan was arrested. So, yeah, he's right. It's Trump country. And this is the kind of behavior that Trump encourages. You know, people feel like now they have permission to be the worst versions of themselves they can possibly be because, hey, Trump's president. One of the worst humans ever to fucking live is the president of this country now. So the gloves are off. We can just be the biggest fucking piece of shit we want to be. We'll get away with it because it's Trump's America, baby. So many people feel this way. We're going to be seeing so much more of this coming up, folks. And they're giddy, folks. The white nationalists ain't hiding their joy. Here's white nationalist Rebecca Hargraves claiming that she finds it encouraging that white people are becoming more explicitly racial.
I can't express how amazing the response around immigration has been. It's been more explicitly racial than I have ever seen from whites. I think our people know that time is running out and we need solutions now. They are paying close attention.
Isn't it great? I think that this is it's such a positive development. I don't think I've ever felt better about the state of the country than I do right now.
It's like lightning overnight, you know, everybody started talking about it and everybody pretty much agreed.
They're right. Like overnight, we took over everything. White supremacy reigning fucking supreme in America, baby. It's glorious for them. It's like their Christmas, y'all. And they're right. I can't call them liars for this one. And, apparently, Matt Walsh wants us to take over Canada. Matt Walsh is all like, if we're acquiring Greenland, we should at least consider also taking Canada. North America should be ours. We could conquer Canada bloodlessly in about a week. Something to think about, folks. Yeah, remember how the war in Ukraine's going to take 2 days? They're going to go and take over that place and be fucking nothing. It'll only take a week, folks. A week bloodlessly. We'll just take over Canada. Steps towards globalism and one world government. Is that what Trump will give us? Yeah, baby. I thought Republicans were against globalism, but apparently they're all fucking for it. Matt is like, was it globalist when the U.S. went west and expanded to the Pacific, acquiring new land and claiming it as our own? It's not globalist, it's nationalist. That's globalism, dude. You're trying to cause a one world government, right? And I'm actually crazy enough. I'm sort of for that. I don't want Trump leading it, but I do think the entire world should be united as one. We're all just humans with imaginary lines on pieces of paper separating us. So I do think globalism is the logical end goal. But I'm surprised conservatives supporting it so much. Seems nuts, but I'm not that surprised. And then, Michael Knowles talking about making Canada serve. I'm going to play this clip. Now, I understand that conservatives' whole goal is just to pretend like they're the biggest piece of shit ever. They're just trying to act like horrible people because that's what they get rewarded for. I know that they don't actually care about anything that they say or believe anything they say. They're just trying to be awful because they get rewarded for it. They attract the other awful people, and there are so many awful people in this country that is an incredibly large niche to make money off of. So I understand this is all just a horrible person trying to be horrible to attract other horrible humans. But he's good at it. I'll give him that.
My favorite comment yesterday is from Christian Solid 1702, who says the problem with Canada being the 51st state is that they normally vote liberal. Do we need that? No. They don't need to be a 51st state. They can just be a territory. They can be snowy Puerto Ricans. It's fine. We can control them, but they don't have any vote. Maybe we could go further. Maybe we could just use them as a tax base. You know, they'll be like the helots of our civilization. How about that? Someone posted on social media yesterday, said, why are we talking about Greenland? We need to be talking about how the 1% don't pay their fair share of taxes. So, well, you got to expand your imagination, man. What if the Greenlanders just pay all of our taxes as kind of serfs or something? Well, now the Canadians, why don't they do that? Those Canadians have a lot to pay for up in America's evil top hat. They've done a lot of bad things. At least that's the starting point of our negotiation.
It's just so insufferable. But whatever. This is America. Great representative of America right there for you. This is who you are now, America. This is who you are, baby. Are you proud? You want to just put your hand over your heart and worship the flag, America? Is that what you want? Yeah, do it. Then here he is, admitting they want to take us back to the Dark Ages. In most important respect, the Dark Ages were far brighter time than our own. Yep. Not even trying to hide it, folks. Want to regress us to the fucking Dark Ages. And they won. They won, folks. Now, they haven't regressed us to the Dark Ages, but did they regress us? Yes. Yes, they slid us down the hill backwards, and they regressed us by decades. Decades. Man, imagine how advanced we'd be as a society with all these people standing in our way, standing in the way of progress. Drive you fucking crazy. And they're still trying to claim that both the terrorists, the one in Las Vegas and the one in New Orleans, who are both members of the Army, both American citizens, they're still trying to pretend like they're illegal aliens in order to fearmonger the idiots that are voting against their own best interests. Here's the guy that's going to be in charge of our border.
They're trying to sell parts of the border wall. Even after what happens in New Orleans and Las Vegas, they're still releasing thousands a day into this country through the CBP1 app, through the CHNV program.
Yeah.
The border.
Even after what happened in Las Vegas and New Orleans, they're still releasing migrants. What the fuck does that do with anything? But you see what he's doing there. He's not explicitly claiming that those people were migrants. He's just connecting the two to fearmonger and scapegoat migrants. So, hey, you won't have any brown people to pick your goddamn fruit, America. You'll have to do it your fucking self. But hey, at least, I don't know. At least what? At least the Army won't continue to create terrorists to kill you? Yes, they will. Yes, they will. It has nothing to do with anything. You are too stupid to live. Die in a fire, America. Die in a fire. And last but not least on CHUD Watch, hey, there's only really one opinion that I care about the whole Gulf of America, Gulf of Mexico thing. And that's super genius Brett Terhune, the best among us all. Let's see what his take is.
You know, besides cheap gas, cheap eggs, and freedom fries, I'm a one-issue voter. And that issue is renaming the Gulf of Mexico, because for me, it's personal. I don't like to come on here and get personal, but today it needs to be said. Last year, my grandpa was in the hospital. We were all sitting there with him. Me, my mom, my dad, my cousin Luigi, just sitting in the room. Boop, boop, boop. All of a sudden, my grandpa wakes up out of his coma. He said, "Did they rename it the Gulf of America yet?" I had to take his hand and I said, "No, they didn't, Pop Pop." That's what got him. That's what killed him. It wasn't the insurance companies denying his claim. It was the Gulf of Mexico. I can't even say it without getting a bad taste in my mouth. He wouldn't even needed to be in the hospital if it was called the Gulf of America. So I say, yeah, let's rename it. Too many people are getting hurt out here. I've been needing a reason to buy new maps anyway. I already threw my globe out. That thing was too round for me anyway. I miss you every day, Pop Pop.
Here's to you, Pop Pop. Let's rename it immediately for Pop Pop. Love me some Brett Terhune. No, he is not being for real. He is a satirist and great at that. And all right, folks, that is my CHUD Watch What or Not. Hey, folks, if you check the description of this video, I didn't make a link to it, but there is a link in the description to my Patreon. Could you please consider becoming a patron of mine? Not only do you help out the world's greatest show, you help keep me in business. Apparently, I just read we're about to lose our number one supporter for a while, which seems real bad. Anyway, please consider chipping in. And also, you get after parties, all the after parties. Tonight's after party starts here and goes down to here. It's a whole new section of the show only for our patrons. So if you want more of the show and you want to support us, please consider chipping in whatever you can afford and helping us out. And thank you in advance for your time. And I love you. And all right, let's read the super chats. And like I said, apparently BBC is leaving. Say it ain't so, BBC. BBC says, this is going to be my last show for a little while. Love you all. Be safe. Take care of the people that matter to you and didn't vote for racism. T-Rump. And I hope you come back soon. But I understand. And I do want to very, very much thank BBC for everything he's done to me. Those who've been watching the show for a while know that there was a guy who was pretty much keeping the show afloat for a while. Very heavily, anyway. He was the main donator on the show. And it turned out he was a giant Zionist who hates Muslims and hates my guts now because I don't want children to be murdered. And so immediately he stopped donating to the show. And so that really put a dent in my ability to keep the show going. And BBC stepped up and really helped keep me in business. And so I really appreciate everything you done for me, BBC. It means a lot. You are a hero of the show and you'll always be a hero of the show. And I just want you to know that you're very appreciated and loved. And so thank you. I hope that you do well wherever you're going. And you'll be missed. And thank you as always. And Angela Stovall, just recovered from my surgery. Oh, what kind of surgery did you have, Angela? I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope you're doing well tonight. We love you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Raggets5 Canadian. Dusty, you've got Rusty. Why are you playing those video games? Because I'm dominating children, y'all, okay? Never been more proud in my fucking life. I don't give a how rusty I am. Of course, now I need a new game to master, y'all, because I'm bored with it. Like, I feel guilty. I feel guilty being that dominant at a game. I feel like I'm bullying now. Can you imagine what the other team was thinking when one motherfucker rolls up in there and gets 51 goddamn kills? I was just annihilating the entire fucking team by myself. I don't even say fucking fair, y'all. It feels like I'm cheating. I know some of you are like, you were cheating, Dusty. No, I was soft cheating. That doesn't count. Anyway, Jupe. $25 on a Jupe. I'm back. Hell yeah. Welcome back. Sorry for the hiatus. Hey, it's all good. At least you're back now. I had a touch of complete and total financial ruin. Oh, shit. That seems like I got that in my future. I'm good now, but someone isn't. My trans friend is in a dangerous situation, needs money for GoFundMe. Could be next stream. All right, well, give the link out. And thank you for donating, Jupe. Good to have you back. $5 from Mal Hombre. Hey, Dusty, game on. I had a win in the lottery, so spread the wealth. Fuck yeah! I'll take your funny money from Australia, you future motherfucker. Good to see you tonight. And Rebecca Poise, another hero of the show that keeps the lights on. I am challenged with being nice, especially dealing with MAGA patients that are dangerously confident in their stupidity. Thankfully for your show, the community, I have a great night. Hey, hopefully we can be an outlet and not bring too much negativity in the world. Man, I just want to entertain people. I can't wait till the AI tools are good enough where I can just make TV shows and stuff. And just, I don't want to fucking depress people. It's like the last thing I want to do with my talents, y'all. So, and also, but I want to use my talents to help the world. And I don't know. Just, but thank you, Rebecca. You're a fucking hero, and I love you, and I appreciate you, and look forward to hanging out with you tomorrow. I think the camera is tilted. Raw, we can see your ceiling. All right, well, I needed that like a long time ago, Catalina Gearbox. I know now. But thank you for the looking out for me. $20 from PJ D Ford. I am not ready for 2025 yet. I need more time to prepare. At least I got the Dusty Show for the next 4 years. I mean, I'm ready to put it all on Trump's shoulders. Get him in the office where he has to own this shit. Won't have any fucking excuses once it's him. So, I mean, obviously he'll have excuses. But, I mean, we won't let him have any excuses. Swaggering Cat. What up, Swaggering? The Ferals done negotiate with enemies. Once they're identified, and they send their regards. I do not negotiate with terrorists. Fuck that shit. Eradicate with extreme prejudice. And thank you, Swaggering Cat. You rock. $5 from Jim. Anna going blonder while simultaneously more conservative should be studied. You think money or the want of money, greed, makes your hair blonde? Maybe that's why I'm so white. I'm greedy as shit. So Rose, $5. Love this show and this community. Love for you, Dusty. Love you back. Sit on a Rose, thank you for chipping in. I really appreciate it. Great community we have here. Flash Josh, $2. Peace, Flash. Megan Barcelona, $5. I have missed so many live shows. Hey, no forgiveness. But I missed you all. All right, we missed you too. The country is bananas. Yep, that's the polite way to put it. I ate 150 milligrams, and I am on my second cone. Lucky ass. I have to smoke the fucking fake weed from the gas station now. That's all I have, but beggars can't be choosers. YT Wonder, 20 pounds. Take me to Pound Town, YT. Thanks, Dusty, for still giving your all despite the depressive state of affairs. Love you all. Until the day I die. I actually take pride in my work, and I want to be the best at what I do. I don't try to do anything unless I'm going to be fucking good at it, because I get embarrassed. So the show is the same. If I'm going to fucking do this show, I'm going to put my fucking all into it, because you guys deserve that. You guys deserve to be entertained because you're giving me the most valuable thing you can possibly give me, which is your time, right? And I take that very seriously. And thank you, YT Wonder. Megan Barcelona, I am sorry for your loss, Dusty. My loss? You mean my cat that died? Is that what you're talking about? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. John Bless. Hey, Dusty. Hey, John. I say we drop Donald Trump into the Gulf of Mexico. Free tickets to see the Titanic. And if he can make it back to shore, he can rename it whatever the hell he wants. I mean, it's right off the Gulfport of Mississippi, so don't put him in my part of the woods. Kim, 10 pounds. The Zuck is right on this one. Community Notes is more effective than corporate fact checkers. Allowing more speech is good for both sides. We can defeat right-wing charlatans fair and square. I mean, I don't give a shit if he uses Community Notes. I mean, that seems fine. It doesn't seem like if you don't want, your platform to be used to spread misinformation, you would also need fact checkers to remove misinformation. I do think you have the obligation to make sure that your platform is not used to spread lies, racism, hatred. Like my platform, if you fucking come on here and say that shit, I will ban you in a goddamn heartbeat. I would not allow my platform that I worked really hard on to be used to spread misinformation. So I feel like you have an obligation, but at the same time, it's his platform. He can do whatever the fuck he wants to with it. But I think you need a combination of both if you're fucking serious about it, obviously. And, just one. But I mean, it's clear the reason he's doing this is not because he actually gives a shit about any of this, right? Don't be fooled for one fucking second. He wants to fire the 40,000 fact checkers. He wants to move to Texas where the tax laws he thinks will be more in his fucking favor. And he wants to pander to Donald Trump so he doesn't get in trouble with the FTC and he can be part of the techno-bro oligarchy, right? He ain't doing this for us, believe me. But thank you for the $10, Kim. Charles Christina, Escape by Adam Hawley and Rick Braun fits today. All right, I checked that out. Thank you for the recommendation, Charles. Urban Mosque, $10. The conservative plan is just to distract us with outlandish things like NX in Canada. And conspiracies, while they pick out pockets, the best thing we can do is ignore the crazy they lob out. Yeah, I mean, you can't really ignore it, though, right? Especially if you have a political show. I was talking to Jeff about this, about how, man, I'm so sick of talking about Trump. And he's like, just don't talk about him. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to do a political show without talking about Trump? That's impossible. Literally in charge of our politics. So there's no way out of it, unfortunately. It's a living nightmare. The Mighty Filbert, $10. This whole show so far could be called Trash World. Every show's like that. So fucked up, I'm going through these Jack and Cokes way too fast. Lucky. Thanks, Dusty, for not caving in like so many others. Oh, I ain't going to cave in. You ain't got to worry about that. I'll definitely go do something else, but I'm not going to sell out my morals or what I believe because I can't do that for one thing. I don't have the ability for some reason to do that. I don't want to do that, but even if I want to do that, I can't. It's just not my makeup or character, so you ain't got to worry about it. Sometimes I wish I had that ability. Not really, but but I don't. Haley Davis, 2 months for the PTL. That's how you do it. PTL hero for 2 months. That's like the upper echelon of the Dust Buddies for the elite. Haley Davis, yo, just joining. I took a nap and only woke up now. Hey, well, thank you for joining us, you fucking hero. You rock, Haley. Urban Bass, $5. We should be encouraging them to do crazy stuff. Oh, yeah, you're going to annex Canada? You won't do it, Puzzy. Yeah, I mean, I don't even care. I wouldn't mind if Canada becomes part of America or not. As long as they have voting rights and get treated equally. I don't care if Greenland has 60,000 people in it. I don't care if the whole world becomes part of America. I think we should all be one eventually. I'm not real big on it being rolled by Donald Trump, but I mean, that's what has to happen, I guess. Jason Ashby, 1 ticket, fuck yeah. If you got your ticket from Jason, give him credit. Wizard Kitty, $4.99. Thumbs up, Wizard Kitty. Hey, this is my favorite program. Fuck yeah, you're my favorite human, Haley, right now because I'm reading you. That's how that works. BBC, 20 tickets. Fuck yeah, superhero BBC. Just gave 20 of you lucky motherfuckers free tickets if you got one. Show up at tonight's after party. Check the community section of YouTube for the link, and there's links to all the after parties. Come hang out with us tonight, and be sure to give BBC your love. Orion McFadden, 666, Hell Satan, for the kiddies and the puppers. Fuck yeah. This is Misty with the NWO. I got hey. We'll come over here and say hello. Come over here and say hello, Miss CC. Come on. Remember Miss CC? Used to have the code of shame. We had to take her to the, let me show you off, Miss CC. You used to be way loving. Now you're part of the NWO crew. Not as sweet as you used to be. Not as sweet. No, you're not. You're not as sweet as you used to be. She's like, who the fuck are you? She living in the other room now. She got it like that. Anyway, thank you for helping out the kiddies there, Ryan McFadden. Jason asked me $20 Canadian. Greatest show in the galaxy. It's aight. I love spending time with you. Oh, and I hope we survive this coming shitstorm. Oh, we will. Believe me. Some of us will anyway. But mostly me, because I'm never going to die. And all right, that is all the super chats. No, I bet it's not. I bet there's more. I bet it's hiding some from me. Let me go look to make sure. Because I saw a $50 pop up and it's not showing it to me. There it is. Rocket 6923. Send me to the moon, Rocket. Rocket rocks, everybody. Big love to Rocket, hero of the show. And I read Rebecca Poy's $50 donation. Also very generous. Thank you, Rebecca. And BBC $50 donation. He's leaving us. My heart is broken. Oh, I forgot to. Last but not least, before I get out of here, somebody sent me a little goodie box. I hope it's got a thing in here that tells me who this fucking is. I didn't check yet. First off, sure, I bet it's from X-T. Well, let's see. He likes to send me these things. They love these. Gonna have a kick-ass kitty party tonight. They love these little disgusting meat things and shit for the dogs. Hell yeah, dental sticks for the dogs. Fresh breath for fucking everybody. Let's see if there's a card in here. Let's see who it is. Oh no, this is from Picka East. Happy Solstice from Picka East. I thought it was going to be Chris Clark, X-T, but it wasn't. Thank you, Picka East. I got it. Very generous. And Christmas for the critters. You rock. Love you. And all right, folks, still plenty of time to get your super chats in if you want to, if you're able. Going to read all the rest of them at the end of the show. But let's continue to move on. For now, it's time for a little thing I like to call Here Shall Be Elon. And this week, checking in with President Elon, the world's richest man who bought the United States government. Pretty cheap, I might add. First off, apparently he's calling for a war with the UK. Okay, why not? Why shouldn't the world's richest man who bought our government call for a war with the UK? Elon be like, America should liberate the people of Britain from their tyrannical government. Yeah, let's go liberate the American people. Last time they were talking like this, we were liberating Iraq. Remember how well that went for us? We spent like $5 trillion and murdered 1 million innocent people. Let's liberate them. Hey, they will greet us as liberators and love us. Remember they told us that? Remember that? Remember? And they killed us. Remember? Yeah. So anyway, raise your hand if you're willing to die for President Elon. Yep, die dummies. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to watch you motherfuckers die for Elon. God, that's going to be so hilarious. It's going to be so fucking funny watching the richest man in the world send you idiots to your fucking death. I'm going to love it. Man, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh so hard when you fucking die. And then here he is pretending like he cares about poor people. Good Lord. So his new thing is to call the British government pedophiles because I guess there was some kind of controversy with migrants sexually assaulting girls or something at one point. And he doesn't actually give a shit about any of this. Clearly, they don't care about children. Otherwise, they'd be burning the churches down. But they don't care. He's just using, think of the children, as his rallying cry to try to take over politics and influence elections. So he's like, my British grandmother, Cora Amelia Robinson, was an important part of my childhood. She was very strict, but also kind, and I could always count on her. She grew up from very poor in England during the Great Depression, only to be bombed in World War II. To earn money for food, she cleaned houses, leaving me with a lasting respect for those who do so. Yeah! Elon has so much respect for the working man, doesn't he? If there's one thing I know about him, is how well he treats his employees and those under him. Isn't that true? It's not. My Nana was one of the poor working class girls with no one to protect her, who might have been abducted in present-day Britain. That's right, the foreigners are abducting the white women. And I just love cleaning ladies. Only, Elon fired the entire cleaning staff at Twitter headquarters without warning or severance pay. Obviously, he does not give a shit about anybody but Elon. This is so transparent and ridiculous. Even Elon Musk nuthuggers don't believe any of this. They simply just don't give a shit about anything. And then apparently, super brave Sir Elon has changed his Twitter to where only people who are registered on X, verified accounts, can post, because he is a fucking coward. Dude does nothing but spread toxicity all day long. Not just misinformation, but just straight up toxicity. Insults, vow, racism, everything. And he can't take having anybody push back against him. So, the verified Twitter accounts who are probably 90% right-wingers, almost 100%, except for me, baby, Elon Musk supporters, they're the only ones allowed to comment because this motherfucker can dish it out, but he can't take it. The weakest sister among us. What a vag. And I mean it in a bad way. Usually vages are tough and good, but not in this context. And then he's so butthurt about people pushing back on what a loser he is. He's making tweaks to the algorithm, folks. Algorithm tweak coming soon to promote more informational, entertaining content. We will publish the changes. Our goal is to maximize unregretted user seconds. Too much negativity is being pushed. That technically grows user time. Yahoo! Who could be responsible for all this negativity on Twitter? It's a mystery, says the guy in the hot dog costume. Literally, this guy, for the last 2 weeks, has been telling people to go fuck their own faces. Like this guy. Elon Musk is rapidly becoming the largest spreader of disinformation in history. F you, retard, says Elon Musk, who's really worried about negativity. He's about to tweak the algorithm because everybody else is being so negative on his Twitter. So, another negative post from him. This clown looks like he bought a wig from Party City liquidation sale. Yeah. Isn't that negative, Elon? But hey, do as I say, not as I do. I wasn't talking about me, baby. And some of the idiots that support him are starting to wake up. But anyway, here's his new rules for X, y'all, that he's about to implement. Given your recent activity on X post from your account that might be flagged as negative under the criteria could include those discussing strategic work partnerships in a negative light, especially if they involve personal grievances or criticism. So fuck your free speech. A lot of talk shit about your workplace. Posts that critique or challenge other users or public figures in a way that's perceived as harsh or personal rather than constructive. Content mentioning negative experience with the platform's features or algorithms, particularly if expressed with frustration or negativity. So yeah, fuck your free speech. But anybody who thought he was a free speech absolutist or gave a shit about free speech at all to begin with is too stupid to live. So I don't even know how you're alive, but God, count your days because you're really too dumb to make it much longer. You would have to be goddamn so worthlessly stupid. And Grown Reborn, if that's legit, then that's a stark difference from Elon's original vision for X as a free speech platform. You really thought that was Elon's original vision for X? Good God. Dude, how are you this dumb? And then apparently he wants us to be more like Dubai? Yeah, I was wrong. The wrongest one on the internet says it's 2:55 a.m. I am just walking outside in the heart of the city. I guess he got a free chip to go to Dubai as a right-wing Elon Musk shill. I guess, Saudi Arabia has a huge stake in Twitter X. So I guess they're heaping the rewards upon foreign agents who try to hurt American citizens. This is Dubai. It's safe. It's perfectly safe at 2:55 a.m. in Dubai. And Elon's like, American cities need to be this way. First off, I lived in Denver for like 2 years. And I walked everywhere in Denver. Heart of downtown Denver, anytime, day or night, 4 o'clock in the morning, drunk as shit. walking around in a fucking expensive ass suit. Nobody bothered me. So like, I can do this here. I could walk around here at 2:85 a.m. in the morning and nobody will bother me. So it is already like that here. I'm sure not everywhere in Dubai is safe. So that's all bullshit. But also, he wants us to be so afraid of Muslims, he wants to bring Sharia law to America. They're not allowed to drink over there. They have, you know, morality police that run around and arrest people for all types of shit. That's really what they want America to be like there, folks. They want us, I guess, to be some kind of theocracy that controls everything we do. The guy that wants to put chips in your brain. And then this was going to be in the Beyond Parody section, but since we're talking about I Am Miles Wrong, the foreign agent that lives in Malaysia and has never come to America that gets paid by Elon Musk to interfere in our elections. This is like human centipede level patheticness. I am Miles Chong. Nigel Farage is England's last hope. Support this man. He's our last hope. Nigel Farage should be in charge of the UK right now, to be honest. He's our last hope. And then Elon Musk is like, the Reform Party needs a new leader. Farage doesn't have what it takes. And then immediately, spineless and self-serving, Nigel Farage isn't the leader Britain needs. Huh, wow, why did you change your mind so quickly? It's almost like the guy who pays you to interfere in foreign governments gave you your marching orders, you got a bootlicker. Just good God, conservatives are so pathetic, so weak, so spineless, so bought and paid for. How are you not embarrassed? And folks, lately I've been getting into sea shanties. Yes, I know that's a bit dated. That was popular like 10 years ago, but they're fucking awesome. And I found a new banger. If you know the words, feel free to sing along.
There once was a truck with an ugly frame, its angle sharp and it looked so lame. The people wondered who's to blame, the man who goes to Mars. All hail the Cybertruck, a brick on wheels that frankly sucks. They call it sleek, but let's be real, it's the dumbest thing on wheels.
Hell yeah! Shoot it in my veins. On repeat. One more on He Shall Be Elon. Oh my God, I guess this is real, folks. She deleted it supposedly, and if it's not real, I'm gonna pretend like it's real because I want it to be real. Question, what do you have that Elon Musk doesn't? And you guys know who Chelsea Manning is? She was the whistleblower, the trans woman hero that was put in jail for a while, and then she got out and she started dating Grimes. She said, I fucked his wife! Oh snap! What? She deleted it! She deleted it, but you know what? She did! She did! She fucked your wife, Elon Musk! You've gotta hate that. You wanna know why Elon Musk hates trans people so much? Because they fucked his wife. Oh, snap! I hope that's real. I hope I saw it, and I hope he died inside. That's all I know. And that is my He Shall Be Elon section for tonight. Hell yeah. Based! Yep. Shiny rolling dumpsters. They are hideous. Apparently they're having trouble selling them, too. People can't give them away these days. I hate that. I have to translate for the CHUDs, BBC. I have to translate everything to them. They don't know what the fuck's going on. Don't jaywalk in Dubai. Don't worry, I ain't going nowhere fucking near Dubai. All they gonna do is look up my YouTube account and put me under the fucking jail, disappear my ass, Khashoggi me. Chelsea at least could make Grimes come. I know, right? I was gonna say something, but I don't know if that's gonna be. I was gonna say she probably has a bigger dick than Elon does, but is that transphobic to say? Anyway, moving along, folks. You've been waiting for it. Here it is. Tonight's religious bullshit. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. Religious bullshit. It's time for religious bullshit. It is time for religious bullshit. Folks, you're never going to believe this. They finally caught some of them. 2 Idaho evangelical church members have been charged for sex crimes. Deacon John Bo Summerlin and the pastor's sons, always the pastor's kids, Josiah Bryan, faced charges of sexually abusing children under 16. Bryan said he was forgiven, and having guilt about what happened is a sin in itself. Yeah, why should I be guilty? Hey, I told my imaginary friend I was sorry. And it's like it never happened. I don't have to make amends to any of the kids or own up to it or pay any kind of penalty. It's like a get out of jail free card for anything. You can literally do anything. You can literally rape children and then wash it all away by going, sorry. Never happened. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? You can do anything and it doesn't count. No responsibility at all. Hell yeah. This is definitely not an incredibly immoral doctrine, is it? And another one, apparently this guy was filming women in his church bathroom. Good God, porn is free. I don't get it. It's everywhere free, all over the internet, all the time. Twitter is basically a porn website. Just get online and jack off. What's wrong with y'all? Good God, I guess it's not as exciting if I'm not breaking the law, but good grief. Look at this weird ass bitch. A valley pastor is behind bars tonight accused of recording women in the church bathroom. The church Casa de Adoracion, I don't know, is located, I don't care. Anyway, he's a perv. That's all you need to know. Fuck that guy. And, you guys see this one? Now, this video is not very interesting in of itself. But here's the interesting part. If you read the comments are almost entirely against the police. So this guy threatened to kidnap his kids and take them to Nigeria. So the cop showed up during one of his sermons to question him about it before he could abscond with the children. And here's what happened.
Hold your mind. I can't touch your mind. Look at your neighbor really quickly and touch their mind.
Look, he's looking. He's like, oh, shit. What the fuck?
Look at your neighbor quickly and touch their mind.
Uh-huh. Look at your neighbor quickly. Look at these cops.
Everything okay?
No, it's not okay. I'll skip ahead because nothing's...
Sorry?
Yeah, you're under arrest,
I'm gonna
bitch.
speak to you for a second.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll be right back, church. I'm sorry. No worries. You guys just pray.
Just pray.
Hold your mind.
Motherfuckers. But read the comment, they're like, I can't believe they came to talk to him during church. That's uncalled for. I don't care if he's kidnapping kids or not. Men of God are above reproach. Just let them kidnap and rape whoever they want to. Like, literally, Christians, your kids don't deserve it, but you motherfuckers deserve whatever you get. Literally. You deserve every penny stolen from you. You deserve to die penniless, broke, in your own bed sores, eating fucking cat food. Fuck y'all. Fuck you, dumbasses. Good God. You guys want to be abused, and you should be. And then, folks, I'm starting to think that MAGA is a cult. And you know who agrees with me? MAGA.
We would never be this defensive of Donald Trump if you would not have forced us into this cult mentality.
It's right, folks. Hey, they are in a cult, but it's not their fault. They're not to blame for anything. It's our fault that they joined a cult. What were we thinking forcing them to join a cult? We suck so bad.
Yeah, we would now fight for Donald Trump. Why? We believe in justice. And when we see a man that God's put his hand on being attacked night and day, you are forcing us to look like a cult. We're patient and steadfast in our support of a single man. We are cult followers. Yes, we follow a man. Yes, we do. We drank the Kool-Aid and it's orange.
Hey, at least he's admitted, folks. He's not taking any responsibility because conservatives don't do that. Responsibility is for other people. Hey, but at least he's admitting it. I'll give him partial credit on this one. And then, folks, everybody's favorite pink-haired Alzheimer's grandma is back. Kat Kerr! And you guys, if you're like me, you were worried about the inauguration. You were like, oh, my God, the left is going to rise up and storm the Capitol building. No, obviously, nobody was going to do that. We are not like the right. We are good losers and we are good winners. We're not fucking whitey piss babies who are going to riot if we fucking lose. But it don't matter, folks. We didn't stand a chance anyway because Kat Kerr unleashed her angels.
Are you going to be sending a lot of the hosts to Trump's inauguration? Is there anything you're feeling like that might try to be stopped?
Did it.
Or
I've already sent them. I have sent them. I've sent them on a regular basis. There's 1 million right now that are posted to him. And you know, there's special ops hosts.
Special ops.
Special ops are the ones who have flesh on them.
Folks, she done sent the special ops angels. All right, she ain't fucking around. And the special ops angels, they have flesh on them, whatever that means. Don't even fucking think about it, but it happened. Fleshy angels, millions of them.
That might try to be stopped. Or
I've already sent them. I have sent them. I've sent them on a regular basis. There's 1 million right now that are posted to him. And you know, there's special ops hosts. Special ops are the ones who have flesh on them. I have lined this Pennsylvania Avenue with hosts.
Okay.
Thousands upon thousands and thousands of them.
You said millions.
Lining the very route that he would have to take.
You already said millions.
The place that he will be standing to take his oath of office.
are you going to be sending
so super cool, but also have to ask, how weak are angels? Why would you need 1 million angels? Aren't angels badass? Wouldn't one angel be enough to protect Trump? I'm just saying. I read the Bible. Seems like one angel would do it. I don't know. Apparently they sent the B team with flesh on them. Need millions of these motherfuckers. All right, fine. Send the good angels next time, cat. Goddamn. And imagine believing that as a full-grown adult. And then Kevin Sorbo's all like, for the record, Christianity is the only religion to ever uphold women as true equals. And as someone, unlike Kevin Sorbo, who has read the Bible, what the fuck are you talking about, Willis? The Bible literally says women should not talk. Women should be silent in church. They're not allowed to be preachers. It says that. Why we never had a woman president? Why has there been a woman pope? Why is 90% of leaders in our society men? What the fuck are you talking about, Jerkules? Disappointed. Just so fucking stupid. And one more? Yeah, we got one more, folks. And finally, folks, finally. I've been waiting for it for, I don't know how long I've been doing this show. 20 years? I've been waiting for a good argument that might convince me to become a Christian. And I finally fucking found it, y'all. Prepare to be convinced to become a Christian, y'all. Apparently. Think your load is heavy? Then try taking Jesus' load. I volunteer as tribute. Where do I take Jesus' load? Finally, you got me, Christians. You had me at load. And that is my religious bullshit for tonight. Fuck yeah, we did it. You guys ready to take Jesus' load? I know we're all ready for Jesus' load. Don't lie. Sexy ass Jesus with his cum gutters. I cum in those gutters. Green Beret Angels. I know, send the fucking Navy SEAL Angels, not the Green Berets. Shit. Rookie mistake. And, all right, let's move along, folks. The show is already way longer than I thought it was going to be. How could that be true? I said it was going to be short, and I never lie about that. So anyway, very quick tonight. No violence. Don't bail out. It's time to... Free Palestine. Zionists can lick my balls. Yes, they can. And shocker, Butcher Biden proposing $8 billion arms sale to Israel because I guess they don't have enough bombs to murder children and to genocide the Palestinians with. The Biden administration has informally notified Congress of an $8 billion arms sale to Israel. Fuck this country. Fuck this country. It has to collapse, folks. It has to. I was talking to Pastor Ben, and Pastor Ben was like, I know it deserves to collapse, but hopefully we can save it. Fuck it. I don't want to save it. What is it about this fucking country that deserves to be saved? Explain it to me like I'm an idiot, because I am. Clearly. I don't fucking get it. Fuck this shit. And then apparently, Canada Bay, Justin Trudeau is done. He resigned as leader of the Liberal Party, so he's fucking out, y'all. Out! So they got a new guy, apparently, who's going to be the new Canada Bay. He's not as much of a Bay, though, to be honest with you. He's a lesser Bay. Anyway, he's conservative. He's not quite as bad as Trump, apparently, according to Canadians, but also not great. Far right has taken over the entire goddamn world. It's crazy time. Anyway, here's his thoughts on the Israeli-Palestinian situation. No, actually, this is his thoughts on the Israeli-Iranian situation, even worse.
Yesterday you said that you endorse Israel proactively defending itself by hitting Iran's nuclear sites, which is something that President Joe Biden does not endorse. Do you not feel like this could lead to a likelihood of an all-out conventional war between Iran and Israel? And do you not agree with Joe Biden and his assessment?
I think the idea of allowing a genocidal, theocratic, unstable dictatorship that is desperate to avoid being overthrown by its own people.
You literally just described Israel. That's Israel. That's fucking Israel. What the fuck?
To develop nuclear weapons
Israel
is
has
about
them.
the most dangerous and irresponsible thing
right?
that the world could ever allow.
We did it. They have tons
and
already.
If Israel were to stop that genocidal, theocratic, unstable government,
that's Israel. You just
from
described
acquiring
again.
nuclear weapons,
They already have
it would be a gift by the Jewish state to humanity.
Yay! Let's bomb nuclear sites. I mean, we had a deal with Iran for them not to build nuclear weapons, and then Trump threw it in the fucking garbage and proved that America can't be trusted to keep our word about fucking anything. But who gives a shit? Let's attack nuclear sites and cause ecological horror. Why not? Super cool, Canada. Maybe you guys should become part of America, so at least you guys can suffer like the fucking rest of us, morons. You know how Israel claims that Hamas raped a bunch of people? Well, like international investigators are like, hey, okay, we want to investigate. We want to know if they did this, and we want to investigate it. Israel won't let them do it. Guess why? Israel blocks UN probe into Hamas sexual crimes from October 7th to avoid inquiry into abuse of Palestinians. The UN Special Representative on Conflict-Related Sexual Violence asked to investigate Hamas' alleged crimes on October 7th and toward the hostages, but Israel refused her request to access Israeli detention facilities to examine claims of IDF abuse. Israeli women's rights group warned this could lead to Israel instead of Hamas being added to the UN sexual violence blacklist. Oh, what? But if you guys are innocent, why do you care if somebody investigates? If they really did rape you, why? Wouldn't you want an independent investigation to prove that your accusations and claims are true? Wouldn't you? No, of course not. Because they have rape camp, folks, because of the rapists, because of the most evil goddamn motherfuckers on the fucking planet. Psychos that rule us, of course. And ladies and gentlemen, I give you this week's typical Zionist.
Men marry men. Yeah, good. And what are you gonna do about it, fat bitch? You fucking hairy. You hairy. You're the fat fucking girl. You're the fat one. Right there. You're the fat one. You're the fat one. In your face, fucking nigger. All you niggas.
What was that? Wait, what's that?
You're the fat one. In your face, fucking nigger. All you niggas. Fuck all you niggas.
Another dope bitch, super tough, isn't he? But they know there's no repercussions, folks. They rule us, they own us, and they know nothing's ever going to fucking happen to us. They can literally murder children, and we'll pay for their health care. We'll let them do anything. We'll let them make laws that we're not allowed to criticize them, folks. Ruled by the worst of fucking among us. They get off on being awful. And then you guys see this anti-genocide protester going to this gym. I guess maybe it's a Jewish gym. Maybe he's Jewish. I don't know. But anyway, he's wearing a shirt that says Israel kills children. And they immediately cancel his membership. He's a member when he walks into the door, but they see his shirt, cancel his membership, and then they trespass him right on the spot.
Can you not record? What's going on? You don't have an active membership, so we got to ask you to leave.
Yeah, ask me to leave. Why? I don't have an active. I just paid for my membership. What are you talking about?
No, somebody from corporate. Can you not put that in my face?
Go ahead.
Well, the cops are on their way. So what's the issue? You don't have an active membership.
I paid for my membership. I've been here for 3 years.
Membership's not active.
What's the issue? Is there an issue? What's the issue?
Can you not record me?
You tell me, what's the issue?
Can you not record me?
What's the issue?
I already told you what the issue was. Well, your membership's not active.
My membership's not active. Why isn't it active? Clarify for me. I'm not sure.
Did you scan into the club?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your team let me in.
No. What I'm telling you is that your membership is not active. Yeah. So you call the police because you're trespassing. You're in the club because the membership's not active.
Is the problem the shirt? Or is it the skin color?
You just don't have an active membership, so right now you're trespassing because you're in the club without an active membership.
You know where there's no more gyms left? In Palestine, because you guys bombed them all.
Yep. Immediately cancel and then threaten to put you in fucking jail. So much for your free speech. Fuck them kids, said that Jim. I would say boycott it, but it won't do any good. And then shout out to this hero. More of this shit. Activist in Mexico City destroys a wax statue of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu with hammers. There shouldn't be any monuments to these people anyway. Trying to glorify these people, romanticize them. Fuck that. Fuck this wax museum. Fuck whoever made this. Destroy the shit out of it. Fuck yeah. Hero shit. Free Palestine. Fuck these war criminals. Imagine having a wax bust of a goddamn war criminal. And then last but not least, another hero. I believe the children are the future. Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Oh, you're an assist. You got an assist. I see some snow.
This is on Fox News, by the way.
And that's fine.
I hit my eye.
Man, are you okay?
Yeah, okay. It like hurt, but I'm still okay.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh,
Hey,
I got one more thing to say.
Yeah, one more thing to say.
Free Palestine.
Okay.
Woo! That's the way you do it, kid. Hell yeah. Free Palestine. You know that irk Fox News. Learn to love it, fuckos. And that's tonight's Free Palestine. Hell yeah. Nice. Yep. Take a hammer to it. Zionists are Nazis. Yes, they are. Definitely the modern day Nazis. Awesome kid. Fuck yeah. He nailed that. I'd have been stumbling over my words. Fucking stuttering. Nervous as shit. Little kid nailed it. What Riz. And all right, folks. Holy shit, we're about to end overtime. God damn it, time flies. Hey, if you love overtime, reward me for overtime. But we have one more quick section coming up. Probably going to make it overtime. Probably take a little longer than 5 minutes. But anyway, going to finish you guys off, as I do, with a happy ending. Prepare your anus. It's time for Beyond Parody. Beyond Parody! Boom. Cat look at me like I'm crazy. What? What, motherfucker? Yeah, I'm crazy. What of it? First off, on tonight's Beyond Parody. Oh my God, this is a little bit on the nose. So, first off, this guy made this video. AI took my job. AI took this job. He was a freelance writer, y'all. And AI took his job. They hired somebody to... They didn't hire nobody. They fired him. And they just started typing prompts in AI to write shit for him instead of this motherfucker. And he lost his job. But he ain't want to let the world get him down. He's like, fuck this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a video explaining how AI took my job, but it's going to go super viral. And guess what happened? You don't even have to watch the video because AI explains to you right here what the video is about. Little on the nose, AI generated video summary. The speaker shares their experience of losing a freelance writing job to AI. They discuss how the company they worked with gradually transitioned to using AI generated content, ultimately replacing their need for human writers. So, oh, you got replaced by AI twice. That didn't take long. And then on Beyond Parody, Ted Cruz, stupid, doesn't know how the real world works. He's like, the Green New Deal would destroy the American energy industry as we know it. Yeah, that's the fucking point. The electric light bulb will destroy the American well oil lamp industry as we know it. Yeah, the car is going to upset people that drive horse and buggies. No more horse and buggy jobs. Oh, the Pony Express is out of a goddamn job. Yeah, that's how technology works, dickhead. That's a good thing. But of course, no, my God, we have to burn oil for fucking ever. We can never progress. This is how I feel about people that complain about AI too a little bit, but that's okay. We're not going to get in that rant. And then, folks, I love it when the leopards eat their faces. Valentina Gomez, you know, this fucking mistake of nature. She's trying so hard to be MAGA. It just comes off as so fake, so foolish. She's like, I'm running for a Congress in Texas. I don't fear PDFs, criminals, or the crooks in D.C. I only fear God. And then other MAGA members are like, why is this fat, ugly Mexican in America? Why is she running for Congress? I'm sick and tired of these people pretending to be Americans. LOL. Ha! Rappy Media nailed ya. Tokens get spent. Learn to love it. And then, folks, meanwhile on Fox News, before I play you this clip, let me tell you guys that Harry Truman was not even born in 1867.
actually is not the first time this has happened. They're calling the president-elect bananas and crazy for coming up with this idea. But by the way, this is not the first time that America's tried to buy Greenland. Back in 1867, Democratic President Harry Truman tried to buy Greenland for $100 million, which would be about $1 billion in our day and age, $1 billion. Didn't happen, obviously.
Yeah, obviously it didn't happen because he wasn't fucking born yet. Just good God. He just lie, make shit up. Looking down at a paper, read the year off. That was 17 years before Harry Truman was born. Apparently, it wasn't true. Harry S. Truman was not U.S. president in 1867. Truman was president from 1945 to 1953. In 1867, the U.S. Secretary of State under President Andrew Johnson expressed interest in purchasing Greenland, but no offer was made. So, leave it to MAGA. This little bit of truth here apparently becomes, it's Harry Truman, and he's the one that put the offer in. So, Democrats, you're such hypocrites. Because 100 years ago, guys tried to buy it, and now you're saying it's crazy. You fucking hypocrites. But no, we're not hypocritical. You're just a liar. Number one K1 News Network in the world. I got one more, folks. Going to end on this one. Did you guys see the new attempt at an insurrection on January 6th? Oh, hell. MAGA was like, we ain't going to let the left try to steal from our president. We're going to get in the caravan and we all going to go down to Washington, D.C. and back the fuck Trump up. Make sure he gets in there just fine. And so here are these superheroes, the best among us really, heading down to D.C. to back up their president.
Get ready. Here we go. M-A-G-A. M-A-G-A-A. Look at these roads, man. Look at these roads. Shout it out loud.
M-A-G-A. Oh, shit. Yeah. Oh, what? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. No. You should learn how to D-R-I-V-E.
No.
You gotta learn how to D-R-I-V-E.
No, we're done.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead.
I'm sorry, Jamie.
We just destroyed the car.
You destroyed the car?
We're okay. Everybody
And the song's still playing. M-A-G-A.
We're gonna cut.
Yeah, couldn't have happened to a dumber bunch of chuckle fucks. And that is my show today, folks. We did it. Hell yeah! Another successful episode of the world's fucking greatest show. We're gonna give the cat some of this amazing shit you guys sent me. But first, I'm gonna read the super chats. Hey, if you bail out, please hit the like button. Please leave comments. Please sign up to my Patreon. Y'all, don't make me work at Walmart. If fucking BBC is leaving the show for a while, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be real bad, y'all. I don't know. If you guys like the show, please chip in and support it so I can keep doing this, because I don't want to stop. But I can only do it if I can afford to feed my cats and shit. So help me out if you can, and you get access to... Dickheads! What the F? Why? Why though? Was that called for, Mr. Penguin? Mr. Penguin, come over here. Come on. All right, don't then. Just be a dick. Whatever. I'm almost not going to give you this. I am, of course, because I'm a cat cuck. I got brain worms. But anyway, all right, let's read the super chats. If you've been on, please hit the like button. Please leave comments. That helps the algorithm. I would appreciate you. Jason asked me $20 Canadian. All right, let's get back to that. We will be able to get you on Friday. Fuck yeah, Agent Orange, you rock. Thank you, I appreciate that. BBC, hell yeah. Love you, BBC. Superhero. I hope you have a good trip wherever you're going, buddy. 10 tickets tonight after party and all the after parties for some of you lucky sons of bitches. If you got a ticket, you give Mitchell Guide all of your love because he deserves it, and show up at tonight's after party. Hang out with me. Spooky action. D, thoughts on drones and orbs, please. I already commented on this. I think it's just the military and also probably Amazon, some kind of commercial bullshit. It's possible it's something else. I just haven't seen any evidence of that. I've seen all the videos. I'm on the Reddit UFO subreddits, and I've seen all the orbs and shit. I don't know, guys. It's weird. I'll give it it's weird, but until I have more information, and it would take a lot of information. It would take a lot of evidence because extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. So before I would believe in UFOs, it would really take something extraordinary before I'd fully believe it or not. So I'm not there yet. So until I get that evidence, I'm going to go with Occam's razor. The simplest solution is usually the correct one. And the simplest solution is that it's military or just some kind of drones created by our capitalistic system. And that's probably what it is. I wish I could independently finance this show. I wish I could independently finance this show. Your mouth to God ears, MW. But hey, thank you for chipping in. It really helps, and I appreciate you. And it crashed. All right. Why would it not crash? It's the first time it crashed all show, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. I posted the link to a bunch of times in the chat. Please give. All right, Joop. Joop posted in the chat. Go help out his friend. Thank you, Joop. Eli wants Canada's lithium mines. Afghanistan 2.0. That's what they want in Greenland, too. They have a lot of rare earth minerals over in Greenland. They want that, and they want to build their own Viking white supremacist society. Fucking oligarchs. Now I'm worried about playing in the UK. I wish you all the best for the next 4 years. I still be watching. Fuck yes, EO Manscote. Well, have a good time over there in the UK. Hope it goes well for you. Welcome to Let's Play Sell Abroad. 37 a month. That's a good stretch. 1 ticket for Jason Ashby. Appreciate you, Jason. Greatest show in the galaxy. I love spending time with you and hope we survive this upcoming shitstorm. Fuck yeah, Jason Ashby. You're one of the good ones. Hope you don't go nowhere. For the kitties and puppies, cheers, mate. Hell Satan Orion. Gifted 20. I don't know if I read these or not. I'm going to read them again. BBC, 20 tickets. Fuck yeah. I think I read that, but it deserves to be read again. And all right, folks, that's my fucking show. I'm going to be back probably. No promises, but probably, if I were to guess, Friday. Friday. It is the day after tomorrow. Another episode of the world's greatest show coming at you. So mark it on your calendar. But for now, we're going to do a little kiddie party. Yeah. This is NWO kiddies, New World Order, New World Order. Come and get it. Come on, look, assholes. Come on. Yeah, that's the good shit. It's the good shit. Come and get it, NWO. All right, we got CC, we got Penguin, and we got Misty. The Outsiders. Fuck yeah, NWO for life. And hey, folks, thank you for joining me. Thank you, everybody, donating tonight. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your generosity. And we'll be back to do it again on Friday night. So you guys have a good Thursday. Do something fun and think about me. I'll see you soon. Good night, everybody. Logic. Fuck yes. After party coming up now. Switch over now. Love you guys. Good night. Ooh, my finger smells like cat food. Yeah, it smells like tuna. Doesn't smell bad, but Pretty boys in the room. I told you it was only NWO tonight. It's the New World Order. The new World Order. The Outsiders. You don't mix the NWO with the regular crew. What are you, crazy?